Hey y'all, it's me Alex. Today I'm going to be doing a little review of the BareMinerals Original Broad Spectrum SPF 15 foundation. I have it in the shade medium. I'm just going to be wearing this throughout the day and kind of checking in. And I'm also going to do a little demonstration right now of how I use it. This is kind of my go-to summer foundation because my skin is oily, so a mineral powder foundation is really good for that. I don't use it during the winter because my skin gets too dry. But anyway, let's get started. I've already done my primer. I used the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer. I did it before I started filming just because I know that it starts off really greasy, so it needs time to sink into the skin before I can put anything on top of it. But I think it's about ready now for me to put stuff on top of it. Now I'm going to do this like I do my normal foundation, so I'm not just going to do foundation, so I'm going to do like some under eye concealer. I'm using the NYX HD concealer in the shade Light. I'm just going to apply that very lightly under my eyes, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques blending sponge to blend it in. That's what it's for. For the brush that I use to apply this, I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's really good. And I basically just shake this up. I kind of live without the thing covering it up, covering up the holes in it for the powder, because it just doesn't anymore. I've had it for so long, and I just kind of take it and swirl it around, tap it off, and I start on like my under eye area because that's where I've already done the concealer. So that way I can kind of set it. I'm gonna just kind of work around on my face, just kind of wherever I think I need it next. Most foundations I would use, like do half my face with the brush, half my face with the sponge, but I don't think there's a way to put powder on with a sponge. If there is, let me know, because that could be cool to try. Unless it looks horrible, then it really wouldn't be cool. I'm just going to put on a little bit of blush with it so that my face looks less flat. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Dazzled. And I'm just going to put that on my cheeks a little bit. To set my makeup, I'm going to use this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray because it's really good, since even when I do powder foundations, even if I put it on really lightly, it ends up looking a little bit cakey, so this kind of helps it blend into the skin, and it says on the bottle that you do it in like an X and a T formation on your face, which is basically how you should use it. They were right on that. And so it's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. I'll check in with y'all throughout the day. I'm taking my mom into work, and I'm also going to be spray painting a bookshelf. So that's going to, really test my foundation because I have to do that outside and it's probably going to be hot. So I'll check in with you soon. Okay, so it's about 11:45-ish. I was going to go out and spray paint my bookshelf, but turns out I'm too skinny and weak to do that. Yay! So instead, I'm just gonna wait until my dad gets home and he can move it out for me. As far as my foundation goes, my skin looks a little bit shiny, and I can kind of see it's broken up a little bit around in the areas that I just get oily. But overall, I think my skin looks pretty good. Maybe that's just because I'm having a good skin day. But yeah, I think it's holding up pretty well for, the kind of day I've been having. So yeah, I'll check back in with y'all a little bit later. I'll see you then. Bye. Okay, so it's about 5:45, about the end of my day. Like, this is usually around the time that I take my makeup off. It stayed pretty well. Like, everything seems pretty covered in my T-zone, even though it's a little bit oily. Right around there, you can see that I've kind of started showing through a little bit. But overall, I think it did pretty well, especially considering it is the summer and this is like my summer foundation. So it lasted through the heat and how oily my skin gets during the summer pretty well. So yeah, if you have oily skin or like combination skin and you want something to wear during the summer, I definitely recommend this. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you want to see more stuff like this. And I'll see y'all in my next video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!